Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. On Friday, then on Sunday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. Dub is out there with the natural. Then it's Fresh. Then there's Williamson. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for the Wildcats, Cowboy is out there with Rain Man. Then there's Baller. Then there's Buckets. And it's Goose in at the 1. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win a championship.
Here's Rain Man. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Clock at 6. Here's Buckets. Good. Nice job down low. Buckets got the opening bucket of the night here for the Wildcats.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And it's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. And it's the machine with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Baller, and it's blocked. Sutton passes to the natural. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Buckets. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Earlier, I spoke with the Wildcats head coach. He talked about how he wanted to attack this team in their first meeting of the season. He said our clubs are similar in a lot of ways. I think tonight's going to be more of a feeling out process. We do want to push the action and see how they respond, and we'll adjust from there. Hey, Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. So it really could come down to the coaching matchup.
You know, in terms of talent, these teams really are evenly matched, and that could really force it to boil down to which decisions are made by the coaching staff.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Pass to the natural. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
For Louisville, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Williamson, the pass to Sutton. Louisville passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Williamson kicks to Williams. He can't get that one. And the Wildcats the other way now. And this matchup with Louisville, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Smooth checked in for Williams. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Louisville trails by 4. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Smooth. Pass to Fresh. It's deflected. The pass to Sutton. 4 on the shot clock. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Goose. Passes it to Cowboy. Here's Buckets. And that one goes long. The Cardinals have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now here's Williamson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The natural, the pass to Smooth. It's blocked. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's the natural. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Cardinals shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw missing. He's off on the second.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Cowboy. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And for Louisville, they're shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Here's the natural. Six to shoot. He kicks it to Williamson. Taken away. Here's Goose. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to the natural. Now Williamson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Smooth. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. So for the Wildcats, Dixon's checked in for Cowboy. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Baller. On the free throw, no good. The Wildcats have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Goose, out of bounds. It'll be the Cardinals' ball. And here's Fresh. And the pass to Smooth. Pass to Williamson. 5 to shoot. Sutton passes to the natural, and it's blocked. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Louisville. Jay's checked in for Dub. Johnson comes in for Williamson. And Prez is subbed in for Fresh. 33% here in the first quarter. And the Wildcats call time here. Pretty much everyone is working on his range now in the NBA, Steve. Which big man has benefited the most from adding that deep ball to what he does?
I think some of the big men have benefited from it, Kevin. Brook Lopez, Marc Gasol, Blake Griffin for sure, Al Horford. So many guys are doing it. It also creates years on your basketball shelf life.
Yeah, I think about Brook Lopez with Milwaukee, what he did in Game 1 in that Eastern Conference Series against Toronto. He was terrific and led him to a Game 1 win.
Totally agree.
Buckets. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Rain Man. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rain Man's got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's the natural. It's blocked. Buckets. He's guarded by Johnson. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Dixon. Jay, the pass to Smooth. Tries from 10. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Smooth's got his second bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here are the Wildcats. They trail by 1. Here's Goose. Passes it to Rainbow. Tries it from 9. And no good. And for Louisville, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Smooth passes to Perry. Here's the natural. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Insanity, he's checked in for the Cardinals. 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Pass to Buckets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's Prez. The pass to Smooth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Louisville shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Buckets. He's guarded by Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. Red hot. He's checked in for Johnson. Buckets gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Prez with the ball. Pass to Smooth. Here's Red Hot. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Goose, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Jay's checked in for Louisville. A minute 20 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Samuels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Samuels. So Samuels nails them both. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Jay. And it's blocked. Here's Rain Man, and he comes up with the deuce. Rain Man's got 6.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jay. It's tipped. Here's Buckets. Here's Rain Man. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Jay, the pass to Red Hot. Missed inside. Here is Doc. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Goose. Stolen. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wildcats up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for the Wildcats. Rain Man is out there with Doc. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Goose, and it's Baller in at the 2-guard spot. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Rain Man passes to Baller. Passes to Samuels. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Goose. Can't connect from long distance.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Jay. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. Looking at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. The shot misses. Williams with the defensive effort. Pass to Red Hot. Jay, the pass to Jay. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Insanity, the pass to Jay. There's the pass to Red Hot. Here's Insanity. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Jay. The shot will not fall. The Wildcats have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here is Doc. Kicks it to Samuels. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised at how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a 3-ball, because there are some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot it at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
He's off on the first. Cowboys checked in for Rain Man. The Cardinals also making some changes. Dubs checked in for Jay. Williamson comes in for Red Hot. And Fresh subbed in for Jay. He hits the second from the line. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williamson, the pass to Fresh. Passes it to Insanity. Drilled from 11 feet out. Insanity's got his first points of the night.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Here's Sutton. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Cardinals shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. The natural, he's checked in for Insanity. That one is no good. The Wildcats have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Louisville. They'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
And he's good on the second. Louisville trails by 4. Now here's Williamson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fresh, the pass to the natural. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williamson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Samuels. That's tipped. Over in the corner, Williamson. They get it back. The natural. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Ball. And the pass to Cowboy. Here is Samuels. Knocks down the 3-ball. Samuels got 5 points so far.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Here's the natural. Off target from outside. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Goose, the pass to Ball. Here's Goose. Shoots from the baseline. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Dubs got his 5th rebound in this one. Fresh, the pass to Williamson. Rob. Passes it to Goose. Pass to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep 3-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
And he can't get the first one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Buckets, he's checked in for Goose. And Louisville here with the change too. Johnson, he's checked in for Williamson. He hits the second from the line. Now Fresh. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the pass to the natural. It's stolen. Here is Doc. Williams with the block. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Williams. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. 27% the offense is just embarrassing themselves. Baller passes to Dixon. Johnson with the block, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Smooth checked in for Louisville. Prez comes in for Fresh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Dixon. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Louisville trails by 5. And here is Prez. It's deflected. Here's Buckets. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now. Here's Prez. Pass to Sutton. And it's Buckets with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cardinals with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Perry. The shot off that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's Dixon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both. Louisville trails by 7. Pass to Johnson. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Yeah, easy call.
For Louisville, they made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
No good on the second free throw.
And what a struggle it's been for him at the line tonight. You don't often see this happen.
Samuels the pass to Dixon. Pulls up. Nails the baby hook. Doc's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wildcats.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Smooth. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Smooth's got 6.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And the Wildcats call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Rain Man's checked in for Doc. In the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. The pass to Rain Man. Goes back up. It's blocked. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. Smooth passes to the natural. Johnson up top. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to the natural. Tries again. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. To the paint. Here's Rain Man. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
1:21 left in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Louisville, they've made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up. Free throw, no good. So for the Cardinals, insanity comes in for Dub, and it's red hot in for Johnson. And the second free throw, good. 1:15 left in the first half. Pass to Samuels. From 10 feet out, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Prez with the ball. Here's the natural, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Jay's checked in for Louisville. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
To the inside, Rain Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Prez. The pass to the natural. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. Blocks it again. And so it looks like it will still be the Cardinals' ball. Jay's checked in for Prez. Just 2 to shoot. Tipped away. And here comes the break. Here's buckets. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Baller. That one a little long.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And so it's the home team going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Looking at the Wildcats. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling fight paint. Shaquille.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they can shoot a better percentage.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. On the court right now for the Cardinals, they've got Fresh. Dub is out there with the natural. Then it's Williams. And it's Williamson in at the 2. Now here's Fresh. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. And it's Williamson missing. 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Williams with the block. Now Williamson. Pass to Fresh. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Fresh has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cardinals. And so here are the Wildcats. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Louisville trails by 8. Pass to Fresh. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The pass to Ball. It's blocked.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the layup's good off the glass. Dub's got 5. The Wildcats have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Goose, the pass to Buckets. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Sutton. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 7 points for Dub.
those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Fresh. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Bucket's got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Cardinals. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's the natural. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Williamson, the pass to the natural. Louisville passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's Sutton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Goose. Inside. Williams with the steal. Here's Fresh. Louisville, no good that time either.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Fresh. Buckets passes to Raymond. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Goose. Buries it from 3-point range. Goose has got his second basket of the night.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Williams scanning the floor. Passes to Fresh. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Dixon's checked in for Cowboy. And Louisville here with the change too. Johnson, he's checked in for Dub. And he can't hit the second. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Raymond. Here's Goose. He has 5. And taken away by Johnson. Now here's Williamson. Guarded closely. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's the natural. He's got 9. Shoots.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now here's Williams, and it's blocked. Here is Doc to the left wing. Buckets passes to Dixon. And the rebound goes to Louisville. The Naturals got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Williamson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. Baller passes to Rainman. Here's Goose. Williams with the defensive effort.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. Goes up on the wing. Bucket is good. And now it's just a 4-point Wildcat lead. And the Wildcats call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Wildcats making a switch here. Samuels checked in. A big group substitution here for Louisville. Smooth checked in for the Natural. Jay comes in for Williamson. Red Hotties checked in for Johnson. And Jay subbed in for Fresh. The pass to Goose. Here's Rainman. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Louisville trails by 5. Here's Jay. Smooth passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Passes it to Smooth. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And would love to hear a little more swish and a lot less clang from the charity stripe.
One shot.
And that one misses. Being only 31% their offense, really struggling to put possessions together. Rainman passes to Dixon. Here's Goose. He's guarded by Williams. Goose, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Jay, and so it looks like it will still be the Cardinals' ball. Pass to Red Hot. Down low. Here's Smooth. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Goose. He has 5. Looking to get back on track here, and he gets it to go. Goose has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Jay. No good off the back of the rim.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
The quick look, no good that time. Louisville trails by 3. And there's the pass to Jay. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Buckets. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Jay. Back to Williams. From the low block. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Cowboys checked in for Rainman. Louisville also making some changes. Dubs checked in for Jay. And Prez is subbed in for Jay. He hits the second from the line. And so here are the Wildcats. They've led by as much as 10. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Goose. There's the pass to Buckets. And that one's on target from the wing. Buckets got 4 this quarter. Louisville trails by 4. Passes it to Sutton. Dishes it to Prez. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Goose. He has 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Buckets. That shot, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Wildcats lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Doc, Goose out there with Buckets. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Cowboy in at the center, locking down the middle. And he banks in the layup. And that's 11 for Buckets.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Red Hot. Louisville passing it around. Fresh can't get it to go.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. That free throw missing. No luck that time either. Louisville trails by 4. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Here's Goose. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Yep, it counts.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Fresh, the pass to Sutton. Pulls up on the elbow. And no good that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Shots good by Samuel.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Fresh. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that one's good. And the Wildcat lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one misses. Baller, he's checked in for Doc. The natural, he's checked in for the Cardinals. Williamson comes in for Red Hot. That one misses. Louisville trails by 3. Here's Sutton, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Wildcats have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Got a hand on it. Another block. Smooth passes to Sutton. Now the pass to Fresh. Here's Smooth. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Ball. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Cowboy. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the pass to Goose. Throws it up high. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
For Louisville, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Fresh, the pass to Williamson. Pass to Fresh. Here's Smooth. Louisville passing it around. Clock is at 3. Here's Sutton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Dubs got 9 points here in the second half.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Fresh. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Rain Man's checked in for shake and bake. Here's Rain Man. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe. Passes it to Cowboy. With the floater. No good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats. Pass to Goose. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And it's denied. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession. The pass to Sutton. He kicks it to Williamson. Fresh with the ball. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Puts it up from 17. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Fresh. Now here's Williamson. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Fresh. Launches it. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And the Wildcats call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Smooth.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means
to a team, not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets.
You know, a lot of these fans have had to check their program to see just who it is that's been torching their team. He's come off the bench and straight into a starring role. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last time out, I heard the Wildcats coach talking with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
And that one misses. Louisville leading by 5. Pass to the natural. Now Fresh. The pass to Smooth. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Ballin.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Now a timeout called by the Cardinals.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Cardinals making a change here. Williams is checked in. And here's Louisville. They're on a 16-6 run. Fresh, the pass to Williamson. The layup off target. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Passes it to Goose. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Rain Man. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Fresh. Here's the natural. Pass to Fresh. The dish to Williams. And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. In the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Down low, stolen by Fresh. There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. Williams passes to the natural, and it's blocked. Here's Rain Man. Here's Cowboy, and he battles for the ball and gets the 2nd chance bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Cardinals leading by 3. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Fresh. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
To the paint, and stolen by Williamson. The pass to Fresh. 1:03 left in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Dixon's checked in for Cowboy. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the 2nd. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Fresh, the pass to Williams. He gets it in there.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Wildcats making a switch here. Samuels checked in. And the Wildcats call time here. They trail by 7. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Dixon's checked in for buckets. Here's Goose. He's covered by Fresh. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Buckets. He's checked in for Doc. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And the Wildcats call time here. They're behind by 3. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Fresh, but they recover it. Samuels the pass to Goose. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Shoot 2.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Off target with that shot. So it's Louisville taking a W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.